of 2020, and it's time for a decider on Nuke.
It certainly is, Alex, and Astralis starting the CT side. They don't even want any utility. You can screw your defuse kits, we don't need them. 5 sets of Kevlar here, no upgraded pistols, it's old school as you like. And we'll see mousesports approach that squeaky door position, but Dupree ready and waiting. He goes down quickly, a nice opening frag, but Device will answer back. It's gonna be a lower pounce here for the mousesports as they smoke over towards the bomb site itself. Trying to get a quick plant down, but Glaive is here to stop and disrupt their efforts.
We can sort the bomb. Test it. He can't see him. We can't. Oh, Frozen's wiggles may have done him enough.
That's
Perhaps
insane.
not for the round, though. They're in decon, and a reversal from Glaive. 180 on his mouse pad, so damn fast. Does convert the pistol round. Glaive, he's done enough to finish that one.
No grenades, no defuse kits, but 5 frags found. They lost the opening duel as well. It was Frozen to get the first kill towards top of Hutty. Do you think that was enough? But Glaive, he completely shatters their efforts here, even letting the bomb go down. Chad, I guess that was a bit of a blunder if you were to kind of poke holes in this, but overall, very well played.
Or what would normally be 2 rifles in this situation, it will just be the Deagle spread. It's a P250 in the hands of Rop, so this one's going to be curious. They've found a lot of success with the Deagles in the past. We've been seeing more and more of it, but that grenade has just tickled the back of 2 and given Carrigan something to worry about.
Yeah, they were waiting for it, so respect to mousesports for being cognizant that was a likelihood. And the patience from Device to line up the shot does pay off as he connects Carrigan down to just 3.
Hefton moved around a little bit. We don't see it get picked up all that too often on the CT side here.
Yeah, I took a notice of some CTs picking it up on Nuke, even more so, just as a way to hold that silo angle safer.
Well, they have improved standing accuracy while unscoped the org, but slightly reduced the scoped accuracy in this new patch.
So we'll see that in a week's time.
Exactly, right. So a chance of 1 kill potentially. There was an attempt to get the bomb down towards lower, but obviously it wasn't realized, but there's the 1 kill they were looking for. That will do. It's not going to be a talking point going forward here.
With the AWP. So you're going to see him try and use that Lycanor to get certain territory right here. At least that's what we've been noting throughout. The same with Mantu from OG. We saw in certain occasions going for that Krieg. There's a fast wall smoke outside, and guess who's in front of it?
Yeah, none other than Device. He's been having an absolutely fantastic game. A gap in the smoke with a flash. What? Woxic was flashed. He still catches Device. Didn't react in time. Goes 4 for 4.
Bomb goes down, though, en route towards Secret. Glaive can still sabotage their efforts here.
But I think that might be what he ends up going for.
Yeah, you can see him just checking every single angle, knowing he has the AK. It's unlikely to have the AWP. Dupree will get one back with the MP9, and Glaive spots him. That's Carrigan going down, but I feel like Frozen will get the trade here eventually, but spotted. He sees him. Glaive pulls out the M4 again, ready to fight.
Oh, he plays it so well. That movement's so difficult to keep track of.
It's the jiggle peeking. It's just so frustrating to play against someone who's very well versed in that mechanic.
Well, they didn't just stick the landing there, but they still converted the round. So it looks like Astralis have done their homework.
Something that was cool I noticed about that smoke wall is that they all bloom at the same time. The way they landed, it's just all 3 go from 0 to 100, wall to no wall, or vice versa. So that's nice. A nice twist to the expected.
But the full Deagle investment here. PT50 for Voxic, but Carrigan's been removed very early on to the rounds here. It's looking like to be 4-0. That might confirm things. Bomb down towards lobby, and we know Robs, he is a bit of a demon on Nuke. Very good with the AK-47 especially, but won't have...
For this one, just a question of time. 60 seconds remaining for our 4th round here on our 3rd map. And they are looking to congregate straight into the crosshair of Dupree. Catches the glimpse of one and immediately traded. That's exactly what they were hoping for. Magisk, however, he's getting what he wants. 3 1v1's okay. Can't quite tidy it up with the 3K, but it is going to be wrapped up. And
map pick. Astrala's looking very good. Inferno was such a fantastic victory as well. 16-5. All power for the first time. It's not super effective on the T side of Nuke for multiple reasons. Mainly because you're pinning down smoke walls yourself, so you've got to be boosted up on T-Red. CT struggle with the AWP, let alone the T side. We'll see what Vox can do with it. Looking for anyone crossing over towards the upper rafter right now. Aegis already dropped down. Dupree will often find him by the squeaky door. That's exactly where he is now, doing a little bit of damage there as he tries to get out. Successfully does so.
Of them.
That's the main entrance, I believe. So Molotov to the CT boxes as well.
And Woxic to take the fight versus Device. Baited in. Carrigan did the jiggle. Woxic holds the line now for the repeat. That could not have gone better for Mouse. There's your opening kill. It works out, everything's translating, but Glaive still stands on yard.
Yeah, and he's making it work as well. Carrigan goes down 4-on-4. That's 0 and 5, by the way, for Carrigan, and we'll see 50 seconds remain. They still have the majority of the utility here, the flashes, the smokes, Molotovs available, a Voxic AWP, but every second that goes past and they haven't got decent territory on the map, begs the question how they're going to finish up here. Going towards ramp, and Zip, he's tucked himself in the corner, and they'll fall back towards lobby, so an upper finish looking likely here. Major's confirmed is not going to be towards lower, and a bit of a ramp fake. Not going to see much from that.
Frozen wins that duel. It looked like it was perfect for Glaive. So now advantage Mouse. And Dupree, he's going to be shot into a corner. No, he's not. He digs himself out, and Magis is going to catch the outside lurk. And just like that, 3 frags, 3 seconds. No chance really for Chris J. He might get the bomb down. And this clutch, oh, okay. Started off with a kill onto Dupree. Could have ended right there and then. And now he's just pegging it straight to the top of ramp.
He actually has got a slight chance of winning this. Needs to make it a 1v1 first, but the bomb's down in a good position considering. He's got an HE grenade. They have no smoke for the bomb itself, so things are looking good for Chris J to make this one competitive at least. They're trying to work out his position now. They'll have to start defusing the bomb momentarily just to force his hand. But he's got a kill on the back here. They didn't know, but Mage is so quick, so fast, has managed to swing around, take him down. Good effort there, but he will give his friend the defuse, it looks like.
Just to note, Magus was the one with the kit out of the 2 of them right there. So if he was to make that frag, Zipex would have been left on the bomb site without a defuse kit, and that becomes very, very winnable. That could have been one of those classic Chris J impact rounds we're always talking about, but unfortunately just falls short there. They opened it up with that opening kill, fight to Frozen, but he's done more than enough in that yard position. They're not able to salvage that Krieg, so that'll be dropped and it's out of the equation right now, and I don't think we'll be seeing any more board up for some time as the 5 AKs will come out.
Straight aggressive. Device has caught another. His rifling has been supreme this series, and Robs does claw one back straight through the smoke. We're seeing a lot of early deaths in that battle through Squeaky, often through smoke. Crosshair muscle memory is something else in these players.
Well. Still what you call for now, but yet to find a round. mousesports made their way towards ramp, and Zipex, known as one of the masters of the ramp room, will be landing a dink at least and dropping the HE. They can't chase him down there, so they have ramp.
Carrigan's heard all of that.
Good smoke, though.
Oh my god!
Carrigan finds his first kill, and it's a big one. Zipex caught as well, rotating out of lower, and this could be mousesports' first. Should even. Just Device. He was found outside.
A buy with at least 3 rifles. If he goes down, maybe they'll have to consider the save, and that's another frag in the direction of making them think the force buy might be the right idea. Everyone's going to put down their arms, and the round will end. Marks, right? Device, I think he had roughly 4K with the loss bonus coming on in there. He can drop across an AK. This is the Carrigan shot.
Yeah, this is what
I hit this?
I didn't. Oh, was he actually jumping?
Okay.
Mid-air, through the smoke. Oh, it's certainly not.
That's not how it's supposed to work.
Well, hurt. Time will tell. Frozen, he has got armor. Pegs his way across towards the secret area. Successfully doing so, but met by the incendiary. He will fall back towards his shotgun. About to be tested. Carrigan, though, finding these opening kills back-to-back now. And that could be the round itself.
Just like that. 2 in a row for Mouse. Collected. Straight towards the top side. Zipex in lobby. The transfer is there. Perhaps pulling his team back into this round. Frozen's outside. He should be able to find Device. There's no way he's expecting a position like this at this stage in the afterplant. Frozen can secure the round if they need him. Device does draw the attention enough for Glaive to find another frag, and Glaive's found 2. Frozen, he can save mousesports. He just has to stop the defuse. That's his mission. That's his objective. And a 1 versus 3, and Molotov's the cherry on top. Glaive goes down. Frozen.
As well, essentially putting his teammates on the end of the fishing rod at that point. They were all fighting tooth and nail on the bomb site. He was actually tucked away outside, allowing Device to find a kill from main entrance. But if he wins the round, all is forgiven. The Molotov is what secured it as well. Dropped that on top of the bomb as the bomb was being defused there. Glaive could do nothing about it. Finishes it off with a stunning any sort of footing towards that round. They have forced into it somewhat. Device not fully investing with $1,000. They've kept themselves about $500. That seems to be the magic number for most teams. You notice FaZe doing the same earlier in the week when they forced buy, leaving around $500. And, well, it's working out quite well for now. That's going to be Voxic down first, and Chris J in hot water as well.
Don't do him like this.
Not like this. They've already won a couple of these. Carrigan's had other plans, just leaping out with a Mac 10. But the Deagle of Magisk is still a threat, and he still stands. Needs another, and he has found it. The headshots keep coming. Astralis, after losing 2 with full weapons, they're doing it with Deagles.
Well, Chris J once again, 3-on-1. Same sort of scenario. Try and get the bomb down towards lower. Oh, he throws a smoke right in the open there, but I feel like he can be taken down. Built up. That was a monumental round for them to win. Let's see how it all started here. There's one bullet from that Desert Eagle. Nails another one towards the bomb side floor as well, and no bomb planted there. So we have an eco, actually, for mousesports. You could barely call this one a partial buy. Deagles, a few sets of Kevlar, but ultimately limping in with absolutely nothing here. A huge grenade lands. And we will see some damage inflicted towards Glaive. Maybe a few more twists and turns in this round to say, but, well, there it is. The scout will find the opening kill. That's frozen towards outside.
Able to win the round off that one rifle alone. So if he's unable to get a multi-kill here, it could be a little bit problematic for Astralis.
Okay, he's under threat now. Multiple targets, multiple directions, and he will just go 1 for 1. That could prove insufficient if another Supreme shot is hit. mousesports only working with 3 players. Rop's lost a lot of his health in that exchange, and now the AK has been recovered. A quick kill onto Dupree would have done something, but instead he just slithers away through decon. Bomb plant. Uncontested. Dupree decides he'll wait for the rest of his teammates.
Makes sense. But this round now, a bit of a question mark around it. There's a chance that Chris J, he can find these 1-digs, we know it, but Magisk has been on a bit of a tear recently. Does manage to find the first incision, and now that wallbang could come through towards Rops. Well, it wasn't to be that, but they know exactly where Voxic is. He'll be swarmed momentarily and taken down. Astralis extend the lead here. Even though a good bomb plant comes through, they were going to buy regardless with the money coming through. They took a partial buy previously there, but it does give everyone an extra $800. Could guarantee a Voxic AWP. Now, Chad, would you want to see the AWP come out from what we've seen?
But it will be the 5 rifles coming on out again. The AKs across the board, so no Kriegs to be picked up on that Astralis side of things.
That's a good point. AK-47, so will certainly be plentiful. They can pick this round up. They've got a couple of them within their ranks so far. The Vice doesn't even seem to want to use the AWP. 1 AWP kill on Inferno for him. It was a 16-5 smashing, to be fair.
I guess it makes more sense. With teams being so good at the smoke wall now, what impact can you have in yard with an AWP if you're being smoked and flushed off the points?
That's been my point for so long on this map, and why a double AWP setup is ran just blows my mind. Like, I understand it's viable in certain matchups, but generally speaking, I feel like this is where you should be. There's 5 nimble players. Bring the AWP however you get given it, sure. But if they're doing smoke wall executions, you can't really do much of the AWP anyway. It's designed to block out the AWPers. So, opening kill. And Carrigan up against the Vice. Doesn't work out for the in-game leader once again, and they have to go towards upper through a smoke, a squeaky.
Territory, and Zipex has positioned himself so well. For these last-minute round pushes, he's often in the right place. This time, it's Glaive who actually finds the blood. Chris J's gone. 4 versus 2, though. mousesports, the damage is already inflicted. That looks like a very promising Molotov. Dupree can just take the fight, though, and he does tap away at the head before he falls.
Yeah, unfortunately, you've just forced Dupree's hand, and it's a very strong one. It slaps him across the face, and it will be a 3-on-1. Voxic is now left in a winnable scenario. I say that with bated breath because his chances of winning this are shrinking by the second, and seconds are very important. There were just 20 of them remaining. We'll see him have a smoke available. Objective, get the bomb planted. He'll just throw a smoke towards decon. This is all really not going to work out for him. It's
playing around those smokes, even throwing his own in secret. If he's able to have free territory like this and the smoke walls come over the top, they've definitely watched all the same demos that we have, right?
Right.
We always talk about this. The assumed knowledge is the same. So if he knows, oh, it's this smoke wall, this is how this player peaks, this is what happens in the next flow of the strategy, he's able to find himself basically unraveling it before they can kick it on off.
I mean, yeah, so you throw smoke wall, but if there's a CT ahead of them in any way, you don't achieve anything unless you're behind them. And look at the angle that Glaive is opting to take. He's actually inflicted a little bit of damage, a warning shot, if you will, onto Carrigan, but his teammates have managed to get across fully. Whether or not they go warehouse is a different question. No, straight down secret, and look at Device's position. Oh, you don't see this one very often, and that's because it is a little bit of a risk. I think he's realized the same. We'll drop the flame and reposition.
Yeah, nice idea there. They had come through that smoke. There were a lot of kills available to him. But here's the opening kill for Robs. He said he's a bit of a master of Nuke, especially the AK-47. Haven't seen it as of yet, but still plenty of time here. Round 11. Good for Mages to pick up a kill, but surely traded out. And indeed, a nice swing from Carrigan for main entrance. They've got the upper bomb site under their remit here. Money not amazing for Astralis. They might be considering the save if Device can find nothing.
Timing's everything. Frozen's checking both. Yeah, that should be enough. He actually managed to get out. Did well from Device. Smooth moves in the smoke. That looked difficult to do, but unfortunately winning this round for Astralis is also in that category. mousesports already got the Astralis CT side.
Yeah, it's not quite enough yet,
Yeah.
but they're getting there. The money's not amazing on the CT side, but they do say
Big play from Rops there to get them in there.
hut. We see a lot of players use that weapon to great effect. He's only got 5 kills to his name so far. Sits in the hut for now. Outside smokes deployed. Chris J looking for any sort of lobby activity here. So footsteps heard on either side. There's the Orbit Device exchanging blows with Frozen, but this kill very important indeed. Frozen gets his second, but Dupree now has an AK. Trying to make it work, it doesn't. Frozen looking fantastic out there as Voxy finds him a 2-on-1.
And disappears. You can hear the steps. He knows he's rotating ramp. So what's Zipex's move here?
Guess he goes behind him, and Rob's
dead.
ready for it.
Oh, this.
Was just before, and Dupree and Device, well, they found...
He knows it's an eco buy. He's hearing USPs being shot at him, but regardless, they will take their time, and Rops does draw some blood.
He seemed as ignoring that first player, knowing there'd be a second towards the heaven position there, so well done to him. Mages maybe gets 1 kill of Vox doesn't change corners, but he's going to, just knowing that they're going to be pushing all around the map, trying to get a couple of kills if possible. But back towards upper they go. Carrigan controlling the vents, bomb to be planted, round over, 8-5 on the board.
Yeah, they peeled those deagles away, right? You could see they're having to come up the vent with a deagle. Not ideal. Maybe if it was an R8, you know, maybe then the discussion might get started. Users can get behind this Astralis buy. They do have the glass cannon on Device. Not as bad for the CT side, right? You can avoid a lot of that utility damage. But if it's late round, we get into some problems, as there is only 1 defuse kit on Dupree and not a lot of utility. So this comes down to hitting the shots for Astralis.
Oh, I like this move from Robs. Oh. That was very graceful, I have to say. Surfing off towards that roller and managing to open up things towards Glaive as well. That's a great little move. And, well, it will be a stab.
A love tap.
Yeah,
we're going to call them love taps.
Remind him who's boss.
2 entry frags from Rops in 2 rounds back-to-back.
Yeah, not bad at all.
Let's not forget he...
Left on the CTs defending that top site. The second wave will come on through.
And we're off. Flashes in. Bloodshed 2. Chris J's actually caught Dupree with that hut molly. It spread just into the corner. Enough to find their second frag on entry. And now, well, the site's clear. Bomb will go down. Looking like 6 for Mouse. Just like that. Top site is their bay. Typically Astralis, I'm sure we'll see on that second half, will be hitting the low site a lot.
Beautiful execution there. Overwhelming. If you get a Molotov kill.
And then forcing their economy down to the point of where these ecos or force players have to come on through. And now they're abusing
single time they actually approach the upper bomb site. So if ever there's a default that ends up towards upper, that's when he normally goes down. This was such a great move, though. Keeping it cool through, get that opening kill. And we go into round number 15 with the shotguns out again for Dupree, 6 and 13. I would say if they can get 9-6, I'll still be happy with that. But still, mousesports right back in the conversation now as to whether they can knock out Astralis here in the semi-final and move on to meet Fnatic.
Carrigan's on the patrol, but straight through the smoke. Glaive knows his moves. He knows what to expect. And already looking like dire straits.
Or behind the bomb box, smoke windows.
We've been here before, Chad. He's got to slow it right down.
Take a deep breath.
See what you're up against. And hopefully not feed Device, because one of these kills, they're in trouble. He's nailed it. And that's probably going to be it. There it is, a perfect...
All having a lovely Saturday, and of course, Super Sunday on away tomorrow.
Absolutely true, Alex. It's the battle of the red logos right now, and currently Astralis sit 9-6 as they move over to the T side. They've got P250s out in pairs here. Mages and Glaive focusing on the headshots towards outside. It's a slow approach, and Frozen, he'll get greeted by a lovely bullet to the face. He doesn't quite take him down, but it's certainly going to pick things up for Astralis as they make their way over to the secret. Another headshot delivered.
Yeah, so you can see how terrifying that is on a pistol to even jiggle for the info, just to see how many people have that Inquisition. Now Dupree is hunting him down. My God, this is aggressive. Chris J, he's tucking in on the corner. They didn't check it enough. The absence of the thorough clear has got Chris J a frag. They're heading top site with all this outside control. Frozen's rotated in through the smoke. And Carrigan finding one onto Device keeps things level. Carrigan's actually got 2 impact frags once again from the in-game leader.
Is it enough, though? That's the question. So much damage inflicted. They have got a player at the bottom of heaven, I believe, as well. So Glaive needs to stay on his toes here. Robs will wait. Carrigan already with 2 kills. They know he's towards main entrance. Couple of shots there towards his body. Doesn't enough to take him down here, but they have done significant damage towards Zipex and Glaive as Frozen makes his first move towards the bomb site.
And now he's tucked in on the site. Bomb, there's so much time on it. That shot from Zipex will relieve just a whole lot of pressure. He can focus his attention on Frozen, and he's found him as well. Glaive was waiting for the ladder climb, and Astralis take the pistol round. Wow.
Competitive CS. Who would have thought?
Zeus's decoy a lot on the line. This could be, 12 for Astralis if this doesn't go mousesports' way.
Yep, good point. It's still a difficult round for winning for Astralis as well. Up against the Desert Eagles of mousesports and the Scout of Voxic, you know he's going to do something crazy here. He hits the shot. He's actually got a chance at the P2000 and close things out. A couple of kills coming with the Desert Eagles. We told you things wouldn't be as simple as you might like.
From behind.
He's surrounded. This is over.
They're losing this round. Carrigan's grabbed himself an AK with the Alligator feasting onto Device. Now Glaive, Molotov doubt, and the bomb is theirs. It's under mousesports rule.
No.
Just like that.
Round over. Glaive knows it.
Don't even think about it, mate. What's the point?
It's over. They've been absolutely ruined. They've gone to the tightest choke point on the map towards ramp, instead of focusing outside, and maybe they were scared of the Voxic Scout. Doesn't work out for them at all. Voxic actually survives.
I can't believe Voxic's alive.
I know. He actually got the tag there in CD Spawn, pulled up the P2000, did enough to dissuade the terrorists approaching him, and he survives. That's a huge round for them to
Amp in that stack, they can get peeled off from multiple angles, but the fact that he couldn't break through, the fact that Voxic survived all that time, gave Carrigan unable to pull that one off, but for mousesports, they bounce.
Far from fantastic for the CTs. Notice that Chris J's doing his usual antics of Armored Deagle, but considering that his teammates are only presenting shotguns.
Does that say my sticker on it? Does his Scout have my sticker on it?
My sticker?
Like my
Sponge
my
sticker?
name?
Spiddy.
Or I can't read it. I was going to say, this is insane. Voxic's my biggest fan.
Close. I think it might just be another ex-mousesports player.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's probably what it is.
Yeah. No, I was just trying to see if I could get a bit of
I've got a
big
sponge
name of
sticker
myself in
on
there.
my P2K.
How much is a sponge sticker worth these days?
Probably not enough.
Not enough?
But mousesports are in trouble, boys, so
Yeah,
I
they
tried to
certainly are.
derail it.
Yeah, but you won't quite get away with it. Frozen, perhaps, can stop them in their tracks, because that is the bomb just behind the dead Device.
Well, it all comes down to this. A 3-on-3. Magisk. He's got the M4, but only 11 points of health. It's very tense down there right now. The bomb's waiting towards Secret.
Magisk has to bail out Zipex somehow, but he has to make noise. There's no options other than to make noise. Breaks the glass or swings open the door.
Yeah, shooting the window could be a good shout, I suppose, just to get Frozen's attention on that side. But now he has spotted Zipex, and presumably the AT will do a lot of damage here. It's Zipex setting up the bait, in fact, but unfortunately this round will not work out for Astralis. Very well done by Frozen here. He's going to get all 3. And that's huge.
Like player of round number 18.
Yeah, let's see that again. The second kill, lovely read. Then he beheads the bomb carrier, and even getting the 4th on Dupree, hunting to finally shut him down. That was the force buy of Astralis. You said this game's going all the way, Hank, and now...
What's the play? Run boost towards Secret. I haven't seen this before. What a cool idea this could be. You just send him out there, and it doesn't work out, but it looked really fun.
Yeah, it's a fun ride. I think Mantu cratered last time we saw this.
That's right, he did. So yeah, you're just throwing someone into their certain death, but at least they have a good time en route.
Yeah, it's like a roller coaster, you know? You gotta get
There's
your
no
ticket
harness
stamped. More of like a water slide situation. But yeah, look, they're all trying to cross. They're all in the queue. They all want to play. And Frozen, well, he tells them not today.
The reverse sweep here. Desert Eagle only for Chris J with $5,000.
We've seen it before.
That is so bizarre. He's got to buy a gun. That doesn't make any sense.
We've seen them do this before, where he just holds on. Oh, he's picked up a Scout, so that's better than nothing. But normally we see him just hold on to that pistol, and they've made it work before. So surprised to see it coming on through with so much on the line.
Oh, Frozen's having a mad one. It's his turn, isn't it? Device, he had a show-stopping performance as well to pull Astralis across the line on Inferno, but yeah, Frozen, he has started strong. Device, speak of the Devils, the one to shut him down into this round, and with that being their only rifle, the Scout from Chris J does land the tag, but losing their only real weapon of choice. Voxic's AWP, however, has managed to find some more connections. Chris J's already scouting the perimeter outside. He could find a frag here. Oh. He does. Device goes down. mousesports are making this one work. Dupree on the prowl, though. He did slip the net somewhat. Glaive's under a lot of scrutiny from the shotgun. That's quite scary. Don't want to be spraying into that one. Carrigan neutralizes the threat. In a 1v3, not to be, Woxic shuts him down. So we find ourselves at the...
There. Rops only had an MP9 and Carrigan had the Alligator. They both now have AKs. So you look at how this pivoted. We've been asking questions directly to mousesports throughout the season about their economical decisions. Chris J, a Deagle in certain situations on full buys. They could have dropped guns across then. It could have been much more of a potent CT buy, but they opted to go for the lower weapons and they've pulled it off. They stuck the landing and things are looking great for mousesports.
10-10, Chad, and they've got Astralis here with just CZs, P250s. This is certainly a partial investment as they try and make their way over towards Secret. There is a lot of damage inflicted, but they've done so. They've got a cross. They don't have a smoke to plant, though. What is the play here? Just run out, hope for the best.
W, and it's working. They take down Rops, and now Chris J clawing back into the site, but the bomb does go down. Mission accomplished for Astralis at this point. Good damage onto Magisk. He's not letting this round slip away. They will neutralize all of the Danes. Will now get themselves the extra cash. mousesports just delaying that defuse to get themselves all of those extra weapons, as we were highlighting in the past.
These lovely jubblies, whatever you want to call them, but I would normally go with
Weaponry is okay. That one works. I guess it's more functional. Won't get lost in translation. What about their arsenal?
That's more.
How are they going to put the musket into CSGO? That needs to come.
Next update, I heard.
Back the musket. I'm not talking about Counter-Strike. I'm talking about warfare. Bring it back. Slow things down a bit.
Make it fairer.
Yeah.
Either way, Frozen has been fantastic towards outside. So aggressive, so assertive towards outside. Huge gap. He's confirmed that no one's crossed at least. And that's big information. If you drop those outside smokes and there are gaps, it could lead to key information being given away. This is a brawl, though, towards upper. Carrigan fighting for his life. He will go down because he dink off towards the device before he's finished. And Woxic fluffs the flash, but does avoid the flames. Huge round here. mousesports take the lead in the third map. 11-10. Bomb not planted, but smoke down. Rob's going through that. He's going through it. This is a nutmeg.
Yeah, they're just going to assume that they're going to be respected that smoke. And
Here we go.
Here's the sound cue he can push in. Device, no bomb plant for you. Rob's tucking in perfectly. Magisk has time to play with, though.
He can go squeaky door now. Watch towards the vent dive. It's a very well-played maneuver here. You can see that. So now he's confirmed he's gone down towards Laura. Sure, it enables a plan. You're trying to win these rounds. You're trying to keep it a 2-on-1 instead of taking a risk with the 1-on-1 duel.
And he commits to it. So he smoked it off on the cross, but he doesn't want to necessarily start.
He's lost his window.
No, I think he's gone for the safer plan, right? So there's still a good chance he can do something with this.
And they could see the smoke and think he's top site, like behind the silo, right? So he's got a little bit of an element of surprise here. The sound cue no longer. Needs a clean duel onto Woxic. Woxic's got the info. Look how safe mousesports are playing this.
Oh, that shot being missed, though. That's a chance. That's all he needs. You give him an inch, he'll take a mile every single time.
Incendiary on Rops. He can just flush him out of position. And now he's trying to do it. Looking good. Magic swings in, and Rops will win the duel. Time for the defuse. He has the kit. And mousesports secure 12.
You're right. The fact he did have the incendiary, the moment he pulls it out, though, is when it just swings. That could have been it. That could have get done dirty.
Attention to the yard player on yard, thinking, oh, they've left a gap here. If they cross, I'll watch the gap for the 20 seconds. There from their economy took a little bit of a beating by only having one individual
player. Drop the incendiary, then the smoke.
30 seconds.
30 seconds in total.
They have to go top.
Yeah, they have to. Oh my goodness, Chris J spotted them as well. They know exactly what's coming. Flashbang to come forward as well. His teammate can swing, and he'll go down, swinging himself. It's going to be Frozen at the CT vent with 15 seconds remaining. Where's the bomb at this point?
Oh, there's one coming from heaven. Dupree can do everything. He's climbing as fast as he can.
It's done.
But they've got the bomb. They haven't got the time. 9 seconds. Can't find the frag he needs. Devices through the flames. Finds one, but can't find Carrigan. 3 seconds on the clock. He hasn't got time. And that is the...
Execute is well known. The timing when they creep into warehouse, when the smoke's fading, then they usually pop and they go around to ladder. But Rops, with that one smoke molly combo in lower, that was enough to deny their plan. They had to go back. And Chris actually could have done so much more from that position. His information was great, but realistically, he could have stopped Dupree from even getting close to ladder. And that...
But overall, mousesports
is Frozen reacting. He wants to get on top of that box. As soon as they plume on top, waits for the flash, and now he can strike. Spotted, though. They know the answer to this. Often Molotov at times as well. Glaive, for now, takes bullets. Down to 56. And that hero AK, we're in eyes with it now. It's Device who's looking to try and find an opener for the rest of his sidearm-wielding squad. Spotted. No smokes to dig themselves out of the hole that they've put themselves in. But Jules being one, or at least threatening them. Chris J catching a couple of bullets. Woxic, however, onto Magis. Does get the opening frag in favor of Mouse, and they keep coming. Looks like 14, fellas.
I think he might be right. That kill confirms it. Carrigan is on an absolute tear right now towards outside. Zipex and Glaive. Not really much he can do with this one, chap, I'm afraid, as Zipex will go down. Glaive's in towards the vent. He'll get maybe one consolation frag. That's about it.
If that, they're going to start turning around now. And there were multiple players with 8K plus. They are set for several gun rounds here to fight this one out.
On
and
the CT
Astralis
side.
are in a lot of trouble here.
What's the call, right? Glaive, he's
Force buy, right? They won the pistol here, and then they lost that force buy with that late ramp. I'm not sure what they can pull out of their back pocket here because the territory, the smoke walls they seem to be running. Mouse, no, is it a top rush? Is that the bailout?
This is the call. Charge, he says. And already the trumpet sounds. Carrigan meets them with a smile and an M4A1. One for one, into the site. Carrigan swings and dinks up another. Woxic to try and defend. It's not the perfect weapon for the job. And I think he realizes it's not the one for him. He puts down the smoke. Taking the fight was Frozen. Astralis, top site's working.
It certainly is. I don't think Robs and Voxic will have what it takes to actually win this round, considering they're the AWP and minimal utility. It's going to be very difficult. The Molotov should confirm it as well. Robs can't even explore Astralis. They're going to need a lot more where that came from, as they somehow don't land that Molotov. They won't have a knock-on effect in the round, but still, a little bit strange. That's better from Device.
Nasty way to go. Shot between your legs.
But plenty of money, as Chad already highlighted. Just one round for series points.
It would
Grand final.
be a massive choke for mousesports here if they're not able to convert one more round to get them 15 with this kind of a bank account. They've definitely got 2 or 3 more buys, right?
Chad, I have to say, though, mousesports, though, as a couple of years, they've been in this driving seat for a few times, right? Most notably, I think it was ESL 1 New York, where they had like a 12-3 lead against Liquid.
That was with the old roster, right?
That was the old roster. I'm just saying, I'm just trying
Sports.
That what he definitely did.
Nothing's aggressive around ladder. All the smokes and Molotovs that have just been thrown by Astralis have not wasted, but the strat that this is suggesting is called completely off. So they're just going to creep all the way down to Secret, and Robs has to go huge.
He wasn't expecting that. He wasn't expecting them to be so far down, never mind combat ready. mousesports lose a man early, and already Woxic has rotated in. He has got to do a whole lot of close quarters AWPing, and he's done well to find the first. There's more where that came from, and he knows it. Looking for a second, already pushed up on the site. Clearing his corners, takes down Dupree. That is more than you could have asked from your AWP on the rotate, but already the man advantage remains in Astralis' hands.
The level of Counter-Strike is rising by the second here as the pressure is mounting. We are going to see Chris J deny the plan, though. That's huge. That's from the ramp room. 2-on-2 now. Oh, there it is. Looking for series point. They might have found it. Frozen confirms it. mousesports.
Yeah, impact player Woxic is right. Chris J, he stops this bomb. That's a crucial frag. That's an impact frag. But Woxic, close quarters AWPing against 2 as well. Frozen's the one with a cherry on top. Pulls home.
Now, if Astralis are able to pull this one up with some secret smokes, the Molotov to land to ensure it. If they can't get across, if they can't even get to lower, then this round might be done and dusted. The utility, it's just dropping. It's a fast split. They're going main.
They flash each other as well. The first kill, very important. Robs, Frozen all chiming in. Carrigan, the master of the upper bomb site. He's good for 1. And now a 3-on-2. Astralis do have the man advantage, but this is a great position. They go towards lower. Where is Voxic? That's the big question at this stage. He's towards ramp. Maybe he can deny the plum, but it's very unlikely. The bomb's already going down, I think, behind the silo. So he won't get the magical moment just yet, but there is the incendiary. That does flush him out. Great job from Zipex. Sets Chris J up. 1 versus 1 available. Doesn't hit the shot, and the crucial.
mousesports, they need to reconsider their options. They need to have a discussion about whether they want to buy at this point. They don't need to. Henry's just said they have 3 lives, so they can give one for Mouse in round number 28.
Or overtime written all over this.
Oh dear.
mousesports aren't known as closers. Let me tell you, they do struggle to find round number 16 in Astralis at the masters of the comeback. They're not chokers anymore. They know how to get themselves back in these games. And the loss bonus of the CT side will be $1,900 coming to the next round. We might not even have to have that discussion. This boost towards the ramp room, the opening kill. This could be enough here. It's Frozen with multiple players in front of him. Robs will try and chime in. He's got 3. Could this be the moment? It's not quite. There it is. And the shotgun will find it for mousesports. 16-12. They knock Astralis out of the tournament and book themselves a place in the grand final tomorrow against Fnatic for the best of 5.